Interpower Corporation, the premier supplier for power system components with 1-week manufacturing lead time and over 4 million parts in stock. Visit www.interpower.com for more information.
Today on Engineering Newswire, we're getting all touchy-feely with a body-mounted joystick, 3D printing heart attack predictors, and installing a fifth eye. Can you see it? Look close.
Many of us take our vision for granted.
Not me.
And we never pause to think what the world would be like without it.
I have. Looks like this. Just a bunch of blurry nonsense and indiscriminate shapes. OrCam Technologies has developed an eyeglass-mounted device that helps the visually impaired better understand the world around them. Running on a 6-quad applications processor from Freescale, the i.MX6, OrCam can process advanced computer vision algorithms in real time. It pulls in input from the camera or video feed and then runs an algorithm to improve picture quality or identify objects, even faces. OrCam can recognize generic objects, but it can also be taught to recognize specific items. The user triggers the device by pointing in a general direction of an object. Works like this.
Venkman, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Ball Shooter, Shark, Decision, bad.
Maybe we could get that last one to call a cab at the same time. The description is relayed to the user via a discrete earphone that uses bone conduction technology and sits on the user's cheek, keeping peripheral hearing intact. The company is now working on a function that recognizes places and faces, moving closer to replicating human vision that they one day hope to achieve.
To help astronauts experience touch-based feedback in weightlessness, yeah, that's a thing, the European Space Agency plans to ship one of the most advanced joysticks ever built to the International Space Station. This body-mounted joystick will give astronauts the opportunity to play Pong-style video games. Wait, Pong? The most advanced joystick ever with haptic feedback, and they're playing Pong. The experiment is meant to analyze the effects of weightlessness on motor control, as well as test the feeling of feedback in orbit. With an array of servo motors, this touchy-feely joystick can take any sort of punishment an astronaut might dish out while still providing forces that can be felt. To overcome the issue of a free-floating user paired with a force-driven utensil, the device was remedied with this awkward-looking body mount. So what's the point? This testing is a major step towards future planetary exploration via teleoperation. Essentially, astronauts would travel to distant planets and send down a probe, which they could then operate real-time from the safe confines of their orbiting spacecraft. Kind of like a big, expensive remote-controlled car that you can operate from space. Now, if we could just get Curiosity to do this,
Take a rebound!
I'd definitely be interested.
Researchers at Washington University in St. Louis and an international team of biomedical engineers and materials scientists have created a 3D elastic membrane made of a soft, flexible silicon material that is precisely shaped to match the heart's epicardium. That's the outer layer of the wall of the heart. You're welcome. Tiny sensors are printed onto a membrane that can precisely measure temperature, mechanical strain, and pH, among other markers, or deliver a pulse of electricity in case of an arrhythmia. The sensors could assist physicians with determining the health of the heart, deliver treatment, or predict an impending heart attack before a patient exhibits any physical signs. Current technology is two-dimensional and relies on sutures or adhesives to maintain reliable contact with the full surface of the epicardium. According to the researchers, such devices will be combined with ventricular assist devices, tackling some arrhythmia issues that have no known treatment. Do you have story ideas? Comment below and we'll cover them in the next episode. For the PD&D channel, I'm Megan Zumba, and this has been your Engineering Newswire. Have you found that fifth eye yet? Keep looking.
Joystick.